Hi, welcome to Shay Stamps. I'm Shay.
Hi, I'm AJ, and today we're going to make a birthday cupcake card. It'll look just like that.
So to start, we need a piece of 3" by 6" and what color?
Very vanilla.
Right, very vanilla.
And it's already scored. We are going to fold it before we start.
Right, it's scored at 3 inches, so we're just going to fold it in half. And we're going to use
our bone.
Yes, we're going to use our bone folder.
It's from Stampin Up.
It is from Stampin Up. Okay, and we're going to set this aside. And I'll leave this one up here so you can get a general idea of what it's going to look like. Okay, so next thing we want to do is we want to make the wrapper for the cupcake. So we need our letter C block and the cupcake wrapper.
Now I'm going to...
All right. Yep, you don't have to push super hard. It stays on there. And today we're going to use our Stampin' Right markers. This is the Brights collection that we're using today. And for the wrapper, I'm going to use 2 colors of blue. I'm going to use Tempting Turquoise and Pacific Point. So first I'm going to use the lighter color, and I'm going to do every other line on the cupcake. And you don't have to worry about getting into the other sections because you're going to use a darker color next, so it'll cover up anything you did there. And then we're going to use, the brush end, and just be a little more exact with this, but it's still pretty forgiving. And we are going to stamp that onto a piece of cardstock. Do you remember what color that cardstock is going to be?
It was going to be Whisper White.
Right, Whisper White. That's easy to say, right? Whisper White. So we're going to stamp that on this thin strip of paper. And the reason that we do that is because we're going to use the cupcake punch. And you can see on the back, it punches out a whole lot of things at once. So this way we won't waste as much paper. So just slide this open and put this right in and down to the wrapper spot, and
kapow! It shoots out of the punch.
Okay, then
I'll keep it there.
Okay, what's next?
Next, we'll put our bow on top of it.
We're going to ink this, and we're going to stamp it directly onto the wrapper, and we're going to ink it with our Elegant Eggplant. So it's a nice dark bow, so it really stands out from the blues. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so next up we're going to do the icing.
Yeah, and we're going to make it more beautiful, so we're using the heart on top.
Right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put the icing on a little larger block because I need the small block for this heart. And the heart is also in this Create a Cupcake set, which is what we're mainly using today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Melon Mambo marker, and I'm going to just use the brush tip, and I'm going to color over this just once. Make sure you get all the way around the edge. And then I'm going to take this heart, which isn't inked, and I'm just going to stamp around there on that a little bit. And that's going to give us, even though it's not going to look like a heart, it's just going to give it a little bit of swirling on the top. And we're going to put that right on our strip too.
And then we are going to punch it because there's no way we can keep it cutted.
So we're going to slide it right in there, and
kapow! It shoots out of the punch.
Okay.
So it's going to stay right here.
The next thing we want to do is we want to do the cherry. And that's also from the Create a Cupcake set. So we're going to use Real Red and put that on the cherry. And we're going to use Old Olive, and we're going to put that on the stem. And we're stamping that right on our little strip of Whisper White. And one last punch. And
ka-choo.
Oh, that one didn't come flying out, huh? Okay. First, we're going to put on our Happy Birthday stamp across the bottom. So I'm going to use the larger block for that. Okay, there's the happy birthday stamp. And I am going to ink that with our rich raspberry. I won't. I'm going to ink that with the rich raspberry because I'm going to make the word cherry. It says happy birthday with a cherry on top. I'm going to make the word cherry in the same color as I stamped the cherry.
It was an extra few seconds.
Okay. So now we're going to stamp that right in the middle. Okay. Now we need the bottom of our cupcake wrapper, and we're going to use, what's this one?
Snail.
Yeah, we're going to use the snail. Just put a little bit of snail on the bottom. And I just put it at a little bit of an angle. And then we're going to use the icing. And what I did with the icing is I put a little bit of snail across the bottom. And then I used a mini glue dot on it, on the top, because the bottom is going to stick right onto the wrapper, so it makes the top stand off just a little bit. And then another glue dot on the cherry. Okay. Oops. Alrighty. So there we have the outside. Now on the inside, we're going to use a stamp. The stamp that we used last time was the happy birthday from A Word For You. So for the inside, we're going to use There's Something Fabulous About Your Birthday, Must Be You. And that's from the Create a Cupcake. And I'm going to use Elegant Eggplant again. And ink this one up. And stamp that on the inside. And there you go. There's your birthday card.
But also we need our candle on.
Oh, also we need a candle. Well, we could do, how about this? How about if we do our candle on there, and since we already have out different colors, we can make the flame yellow. And we could, what color should we make the candle? Blue?
Some kind of a birthday color.
How about blue?
Okay.
Oops, wrong end. We'll do blue on the candle. And we will stamp that
right here.
Right there. How's that?
Good.
Alrighty, there you go. There we have our happy birthday with a cherry on top card.
And see, it looks a little bit, the right one looks a little more fabulous because it has the candle and from birthdays too.
Right. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching.
And go online to Shay Stampin' Up, and get to a Stampin' Up set that looks just like Mommy's.
We hope you'll join us again soon and have fun stamping. Bye.